Shalom. I'll give praise to Yahweh. The one is to the other, supposed to give us one time, Jesus. Searching citations to the hopeful and spread the full another. This is my new daily verse entitled Daily Prayer title Isaiah 53 verses 1 to 12. Subheading reads, the suffering servant. Alright, who has believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? Alright, for he should grow up before him as a tender plant, and the root out of a dry ground. It's talking about Yahshua. He has no form nor comeliness, and when we should see him, where is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows, and acquainted with grief, and we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten on the side, and afflicted. It's very powerful because the Passover is like has started, okay? And affliction the Lord went through, all right, is basically what the Passover is all about. Remember the affliction of the Lord. Remember the affliction of, because the drink of the blood represent, the wine, which is the drink, which represents the drink of the blood. Okay, the Lord gave up his life, shedding his blood, okay, for the sins of the nation of Israel, right? The bed to earth represent the affliction the Lord went through, being smitten, okay, 700 times, right? The hardship, right, and also represent, it says it was our wickedness he carried. It was our sorrows that weighed him down, and we thought his troubles were a punishment on his side, a punishment for his own sin. Okay. Right. So the Lord, those scourges, okay, represent the Lord, bearing the sins of the nation of Israel. Him shedding his blood represent him shedding his blood, okay, for the sins of the nation of Israel. So this is why through Yahshua's blood, if we come back, if we repent, okay, in the names of Yahweh, in the names of Yahweh, then we are, we are covered by the blood of the Lord will. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray, we have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord have laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he opens not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who should declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was stricken, and he made his grave with the wicked He was rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleases the Lord Yahweh to bruise him. He hath put him into grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days. The pleasure of the Lord Yahweh shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, where he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong. Because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sins of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Transgressors are what the Israelites, okay? Not the whole world, not the other nations, right? But the Israelites. So I'm close to breaking. I'm going to pray to Yahweh.